Hey everybody, this is Jim from MusicPlayers.com saying hi to you again. And today we're here at NAMM 2016 having a great time. Been showing you a lot of great things going on. And right now we want to focus on a legendary company, Eventide. Been around for a long time. They are known for their hardware. You've probably heard their stuff on every record in the last 30 years, in case you didn't know that. But obviously I could go on and on about it. I've used their stuff. Pretty much there hasn't been a mix I've done in the last 9 months that hasn't had something of theirs on it, and a big part of that is that they've been able to take some of their legendary hardware and make it software and available to just about anybody. But I'm not the expert on that. We got Jeff here from Eventide to talk a little bit about the company, where they were, where they're going, and also what they've got here that they're featuring at NAMM. How you doing, Jeff?
Good, great. Cool, so we're showing off our Anthology X bundle. It's got 17 plugins, a lot of which are based off of our older hardware units like the H910. This is one of the ones we redid and made it more and more like the original box. It's the most accurate representation of it in software form. We also have a lot of newer effects that are all based on these older hardware boxes, including Octavox, which is our 8-voice delay line with pitch shifting. You can use it as a simple delay or a pitch shifter, and if you combine those two elements, you can get some really interesting sequences. You could choose the key of whatever project you're working on, so it's always in the correct scale. Yeah, and of course, our reverbs are great. Ultra Reverb has 9 different reverb algorithms, as well as delay and compression that can go before or after the reverb, as well as 4 EQs that in different parts of the signal path.
Yep. And you also, lately I've been using it, right, on all my mixes. I love the fact you have the compression in there, because a lot of times that helps to also bring out a little bit out and also focus the reverb. But I also was interested in talk a little bit about the channel strip. The de-esser is awesome, and the oppressor has been great. Especially, I found it's really good at giving you a noticeable compression. Like sometimes I want to hear the compression, and that thing is like, wow. And I also like the de-esser. It's really, you got to play with it a little bit, but to me, it's really, really nice and subtle, and it comes in and it goes away really good. Do you want to talk a little bit about those?
Right. Well, the oppressor is based on our old Omnipressor box. So even in this new plugin, you get a little bit of the old gear in there. What's awesome about Ultra Channel is you can rearrange the modules to change the signal path. If you want to EQ before compression or gate at the end or beginning, you can do that. Ultra Channel also features a micro pitch shift and a stereo delay that you can route the feedback into any one of the other modules to get, again, a different tone. Right.
Yeah. I don't want to make you see more than you have to. I mean, so we got the H910s, and you also got the 949s in there. So can you talk a little bit about what those two units were, and just the fact you can have those, you know what I'm saying, to mix. You're like, why are you kidding me? This comes with it too. So can you talk a little bit about those?
Right. Well, the H910 has been used on just about every major record in the last couple decades. When it came out, it was a pitch shifter that you could pitch shift and not change the speed of your session, which you couldn't do before. And the 949 came out after this, and it's got more features and a de-glitched pitch shifter.
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah.
I was going to say, just so from a practical application standpoint, I can tell you that since I've got this, I've been using the 910s, the stereo, because you can get it mono, or you can, say you got a mono channel and you want to go to stereo, you can use it that way on a channel. If you want to use it on an auxiliary bus, the way I like to mix is I'm busing everything, right? And it sounds great. If you want to add a little bit of thickness to your guitars, to your vocals, and widen them without it sounding that weird, like swimmy. Like they got great presets in there for that, but just the sound is incredible. So I mean, 17 total plugins, right? And the price point. Do you want to go in a little bit about that and tell how they can get into it?
Right. Well, the bundle is $11.95. We are starting to split apart the bundle. Right now, Ultra Channel is on sale for 80% off through the end of January. And the more plugins you own from the bundle, you get a discount off the rest of them. All right.
So basically, I mean, from my perspective, you know, $1,200 for 17 of probably some of the greatest sounding plugins that emulate and actually improve upon the original sound, and we're testing them like crazy, and even against the hardware. And I mean, it's there, right? You got to get this stuff. I'm not much I don't like to talk about things I don't like. So I pretty much, you know, if I'm going around to talk to somebody about their plugins, it's because I love them, or their hardware for that matter. But check this out. Eventide is a legendary company, legendary sound. I want to thank you, Jeff, for taking some time with us today at Music Players. Yep, so signing off, you guys. Once again, check out this bundle. Check out Eventide. If you don't know about them, maybe at some point you heard, like, I should get a hardware unit, but it was way out of your price range. You thought, I can never afford some of this stuff, and I only get one unit. You're going to be able to get that kind of stuff in a plug-in, and it'll change the way you're mixing. It's not one of those little, I think I might stick it on something every now and then. This is something you can use every single day. I've been using my mixes every single day. It's great stuff. So check it out. It's Jim from Music Players signing off. Thanks a lot.